Today's short but palpable video podcast comes from a special place, my response to a question asked from one of my dear friends in a women's bat mitzvah shiur that I've been teaching for several months. The question was, what does cultivating an intimate relationship with Yeshua look like? You know, the bedrock of my faith and hope lies in knowing the living Yeshua, who is my portion, my hope and expectation. He has always been and always will be the healer, redeemer, shepherd, and lover of my soul. In fact, another sister just called me, reminding me that not only is he our Savior and Lord, but also King. He is my King, the King of my heart, the one whose word is forever settled in heaven and earth in my personal affairs. He cannot fail. It is us who must retain knowledge of who he is in our lives in order to receive abundant life here on this earth. Please listen with an open heart, asking Abba to fill you afresh with his presence so that you'll find increased joy, revelation, and authority on his Father and kingship mantles. Saying this, I am not saying that I myself am perfect in it, because no one can make that claim. But I will say that more and more over the years, I have been experiencing a calm and a quiet within my spirit. So let me read to you Psalm 131. It says, "My heart is not proud, Adonai. My eyes are not haughty. I do not concern myself with great matters or things too wonderful for me." Verse 2 says, "But I have calmed and quieted myself. I am like a weaned child with its mother. Like a weaned child, I am content." Israel, put your hope in Adonai both now and forevermore. Now, when you consider a weaned child, compare a weaned child with a child that is not weaned. That child, when that child wants milk and it wants it now. And it roots at almost anything. And everyone knows it, you know. But when a child is weaned, it's content. That child will just sit there, either on the mother's lap or somewhere near the mother, maybe even lie on the mother's breast, but not feel the need to necessarily nurse, because the child just simply is content in being in the mother's presence, just knowing that the mother is near. My second verse is 2 Corinthians 12:9, and it says, "And he said unto me, My grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Most gladly, therefore, will I rather glory in my infirmities, that the power of Messiah may rest upon me." And that is, again, the same relationship as this weaned child. This child has a hope and a trust because of the relationship that has been cultivated over the time when that child was nursing. That mother was there, on-demand feeding. That mother heard the cries of the child, and that mother was there to feed that child from her own body. You know, night or day, that mother was an ever-present help. And that child grew strong as a result of that relationship. Hope was cultivated. Trust was cultivated. So it really is a heart-to-heart connection, an intimacy that is born from the connection, that physical connection which draws emotional and even spiritual connection that will last for that child's entire lifetime. And so when we think of our relationship with the Messiah, it's the same. We learn to quiet ourselves, to calm ourselves when we consider the times, those moments when we've given ourselves over to that very thing, the challenges in life, the traumas in life, where we just make the decision, I'm going to calm myself, I'm going to quiet myself in your bosom, Yeshua, because I know you're there. You'll never leave me, you'll never forsake me, and your grace, your enablement is all I need. So, to me, that's what intimacy with Yeshua looks like. It's simply hoping in Him alone, trusting in Him alone. It is something that cannot be seen. It's barely even something that can be verbalized because it's so sacred and it's so precious. Yet nonetheless, it does show itself in the fruit of our lives, in every element, as we do hope and trust in Him, in His timing, in His way. We are totally, over time, submitted and surrendered to our Master. That's all I have for today. I hope you were edified. Please like and share. Until next week.